The couple originally wanted to capture Lucy in the middle of the lake, but they accidentally fell into the trap Lucy had set for them. The man kept struggling in the freezing water, but because the lake surface was frozen, rescue was extremely difficult. Meanwhile, Lucy watched the two of them from a distance through her binoculars. She took advantage of the situation and went to the couple's cabin, hoping to rescue the girl who was trapped inside. Lucy had come to the lakeside to fulfill her late husband's last wish. As she stood in the middle of the lake reminiscing about him, a gunshot suddenly rang out in the distance. With nowhere to hide on the open ice, Lucy quickly ran back to her car by the shore. There she saw a man chasing a young girl. In the end, the girl was caught and taken away. Lucy wanted to call the police, but the area was so remote that there was no cell signal. She had no choice but to drive toward town to report the crime. However, while driving down a small slope, her car lost traction and got stuck on the icy road. With no other option, Lucy walked toward the couple's cabin. From the woods, she saw the man leaving the house, so she quickly ran to the cabin. After searching outside for a while, Lucy finally found where the girl was being held. Just as she was about to talk to the girl, she suddenly heard footsteps behind her. The man and his wife had returned. Terrified, Lucy quietly wrote words on the window, telling the girl that she would come back to save her. Lucy then returned to the lake and came up with a clever plan. She set up the temporary shelter she'd brought right on the frozen surface of the lake. At that same moment, the woman noticed Lucy's glove that had been left behind. She also discovered the message Lucy had written for the girl, along with a trail of footprints leading away. The woman stormed into the house and accused her husband, and he suddenly remembered that Lucy had come earlier that morning, asking for directions. The woman immediately grabbed a tool and decided to go after Lucy. Together, the two of them went to the middle of the lake. They cautiously approached the wooden hut, but ended up walking straight into Lucy's trap. Meanwhile, Lucy used the opportunity to rush back to the cabin and found the girl inside. The door was locked, so she rammed it open, but accidentally tumbled down the stairs. Struggling to her feet, she reached the girl, only to see that the girl's hands were chained. The key was nowhere to be found. Lucy comforted the frightened girl and went upstairs to look for it, but she knew it would be impossible to find in such a short time. Thinking quickly, Lucy came up with another plan. She poured water all over the clothes and insulation materials inside the house. Just as she stepped outside, she saw that the couple had already returned to the area. Knowing she couldn't stay put, Lucy ran carefully toward the forest. When the woman stopped to reload her gun, Lucy seized the moment and escaped successfully. The woman then went back to the cabin to check if the girl was still there, but found that the water pipes had been left running. Everything inside, including the insulation, was soaked. With no other choice, the couple took shelter in their car, using the heater to keep warm. They planned to recover their strength and then go back out to find Lucy again. Lucy, however, had returned to the middle of the frozen lake. Luckily, she found one of the tools the couple had dropped earlier. They thought that doing evil in a remote place would keep their crimes hidden forever, but what they didn't know was that fate had already dug a trap for them.